It all started on New Year's Day 2020. After 3.5 years of being engaged, I got married to my husband. Funny enough, we actually got married in another country by chance, and 2 weeks later, we returned home. Right when we came back, people were just starting to talk about COVID-19. It wasn't widespread yet, but slowly, worry and stress started creeping in as everyone wondered if the virus would hit our country. 2 days after those 2 weeks in March, I decided to go back to my Java place I had been working at for 15 years. But honestly, married life had become way more important to me. Every day, I had to be at work from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., leaving home an hour early to get there, then spending maybe another hour or more to get back. Being away from home like that every day for so long made me decide to quit. It was a tough choice, but I did it. Since my job was in the beauty and personal care field, and I knew a lot of companies in that industry, I figured I could do something similar just from home, completely online, using my phone. The resignation process took about a month, and by mid to late February, I had officially quit and wasn't going back to the office. Then something unexpected happened. One of the companies I had worked with over those 15 years realized I had left my job just to start married life, and they offered me an opportunity. They said I could sell a batch of products they had in their warehouse online. They'd handle the payments, and I'd earn a commission. Since I had experience in this field, I knew it would be easy selling someone else's products and getting paid based on sales. I did this for 2 or 3 companies. In just about 3 days, I made enough money to cover almost 10 months of my future salary. That's when a really interesting feeling started to grow inside me. Making 10 months worth of money in just 3 days gave me a sense of financial security I had never felt before. I wasn't worried anymore about quitting my 15-year job or needing to find another one. Even knowing the income wasn't permanent, I felt confident. That sense of security created a huge energy in me and really sparked my ability to attract money. I wasn't stressed about finances anymore, and that's when my journey toward becoming wealthy truly began. By the 3rd batch I was selling, COVID-19 had started spreading everywhere, and the products I was selling, spray nozzles for hand sanitizer and disinfectants, suddenly became extremely useful. They were originally cosmetic spray nozzles, but now people could carry pocket-sized sprays to protect themselves, disinfect surfaces, and stay safe. At first, the next batch was tough to sell because the supplier raised prices, but I saw the market demand growing. I randomly decided to look for other suppliers and products, and that's when I set up a small home office. Every morning, I'd wake up and work from home. In that first month, when people were scared and hiding in their homes, washing everything, avoiding contact, I was out there finding suppliers, connecting with customers online, sending emails and samples. I realized this was a high-demand market, and I was right. Eventually, I found a supplier willing to take a small risk. I convinced them to let me sell 1 container of products, promising bluffing that my husband covered the cost if it didn't sell. They trusted me, and the shipment came in by air. I sold everything within 48 hours. From there, the story got even more interesting. Shipments kept coming, and I kept selling. My profits grew massively, way more than from the first company. Nobody else could sell these shipments because I had built all the customer connections myself. Over the course of a year, I reached a level of profit I probably couldn't have made working 15 years from morning till night. I reinvested that money in different ways, like buying properties to rent out and other investments. Eventually, COVID-19 started to calm down, and demand for those products fell. People weren't buying as much anymore. I realized the market I had tapped into was temporary and random. But here's the point. It wasn't just luck or money, it was the feeling I built inside myself. The confidence and financial security I experienced with those first sales trained my subconscious mind to believe I had enough money, and that belief allowed even more income to come in, maybe hundreds of times more than those first sales. After that, I registered my own company, set up an office, and started doing import and export, becoming a successful person, not in the same field, but in others. That experience, the feeling of making a lot of money in a short time compared to 15 years of long, hard work, gave me confidence and the mindset to approach money consciously. And that's how my journey to financial freedom really began. If this true story of mine was interesting to you, start today and subscribe to this channel.